Dairy News 7x7 is a unique channel dedicated to the news from dairy industry. Every week you receive brief on top 7 dairy news on this YouTube channel from India and abroad. These news could be seen in detail on our channel dairynews7x7.com also. You may write in the comment box on the dairy topics of your interest. We will try to develop news feature on the same. Your constant feedback and patronage to this channel is our source. Top 7 dairy news from the week of April 18th will cover strong recovery in demand and retail price hikes behind milk growth wave as per a Crisil report. PM Modi inaugurates a new dairy complex at Banas Dairy. NDDB will give financial and technical support to dairy farmers in Punjab. World Dairy Summit in 2022 to be held in person in Delhi in September. Stone laid for desi ghee plant at Tirupati Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams. Anchor Dairy Fonterra brand launches organic carbon zero certified butter. Dairy prices drop, volumes rise at auction. SMP prices crashed by 4.2% on 19th April. Crisil organized a webinar on milk growth wave on 21st of April. Mr. Jayan Mehta, CEO Amul, Mr. BVK Reddy, CEO Dodla Dairy, and Mr. Sharat Saluja, Director Sterling Agro were the expert panelists from the dairy industry. Crisil research team looks forward to 11% sales growth in FY23 as against 13% in FY22. This growth is majorly attributed to strong demand of value-added products and recent price hikes. There is a demand revival in Horeca also. Even liquid milk sales, which Mr. Jayan Mehta also pointed out to be a value-added product, the companies are penetrating more and increasing sales across India. Higher milk procurement cost and rise in logistics and packaging costs may impact operating margins by around 0.3% in FY23. However, better operating profits due to higher revenues will support margin pressures. Crisil Research estimates the size of Indian dairy sector to be around 9,15,000 crores by FY24, with organized sector to contribute around 24% at rupees 240,000 crores. The value-added product segment has contributed 28% to the total dairy revenue. The value growth in this fiscal will average at 11%, with liquid milk contributing 10% and value-added products at 13%. The volume growth, however, be less at an average of 7%, with liquid milk volumes growing at 5% and value-added products at 9%. The overall sales growth in dairy sector is estimated to be at 9.1% CAGR from FY18 to FY24. Cold value-added product sales for ice cream, curd and dairy beverages is expected to grow substantially after 2 pandemic-hit summers. PM Modi inaugurated the new dairy complex and the potato processing plant of Banas Dairy, which are aimed at empowering local farmers and giving a boost to the rural economy in the region. The Prime Minister also dedicated to the nation the Banas Community Radio Station and the expanded facilities for the production of cheese products and whey powder at Palanpur and organic manure and biogas plant established at Dama. PM Modi said that India produces milk worth 8,50,000 crores annually, more than the turnover of wheat and rice, with small farmers being the biggest beneficiaries of the dairy sector, but even big economists are not paying attention to it. PM Modi said that gobar gas plants by Banas Dairy will help the government's campaign of Kachre Se Kanchan or waste to wealth. Many goals are being achieved simultaneously through Govardhan. One, it is giving strength to cleanliness in the villages, and second, cattle farmers are also getting money for cow dung. The National Dairy Development Board will provide financial and technical support to Punjab government's endeavour in setting up 12 milk plants in the state with an estimated outlay of about Rs 900 crores to help bail out farmers of the state from financial crisis by supplementing their income, leading to another white revolution in the state, NDDB Chairman Minesh Shah said. As there are already 11 milk plants covering 6,000 villages in the state, the numbers would rise to 23 and cover a total of 12,000 villages. This would help in procuring additional 10 lakh litres of milk per day. In order to overcome the problem of pollution and to provide cheaper feed to the farmers, the Punjab government will establish total mixed ration plant at Amritsar on the lines of 2 plants successfully operational in Ganganagar and Kolhapur at an estimated outlay of Rs 80 crores. For imparting education in dairying on the lines of NDRI, NDDB has assured support in preparing a proposal for developing a similar institute in Punjab. The World Dairy Summit 2022 to be organized by the International Dairy Federation IDF, popular as IDF WST 2022, would be held near Delhi at Greater Noida in September. After a 2-year recess due to the COVID-19 pandemic, the 2022 edition of the summit will be held in person from September 12 to 15. the IDF announced as it opened registration for the flagship annual event of the global dairy sector. Under the theme Dairy for Nutrition and Livelihood, the WDS 2022 program would include multiple scientific, technical, business and marketing sessions wherein dairy experts, leaders and interested stakeholders from around the world get to connect, learn and exchange about the dairy sector worldwide. India had last hosted the International Dairy Congress in the year 1974. The Tirumala Tirupati Devasthanams is set to become self-reliant in meeting its requirement for ghee. TTD Chairman Y.V. Subba Reddy along with TTD Executive Director Dr. K.S. Jawahar Reddy laid the foundation stone for a desi ghee production plant at SV Gosala in Tirupati. The production plant, which is expected to begin operations in 9 months, will supply 60 kg ghee required for preparing Anna Prasadams at the Srivari temple. A Mumbai-based construction company Afcons will be executing works worth Rs 3 crore at the plant as donation. Currently, the TTD outsources ghee for the preparation of Anna Prasadam. We had decided to use desi cow milk and ghee. As much as 4,000 liters of milk will be needed to prepare 60 kg ghee, and for that purpose we had decided to purchase desi cows. But now devotees are coming forward and donating them, he said. The buttermilk produced while preparing the ghee will be distributed to devotees along with Anna Prasadam. He added food, milk and water are also provided to devotees waiting in queue lines. Anchor Dairy, the consumer brand of the globally known New Zealand dairy cooperative Fonterra, is celebrating Earth Day early with the launch of its organic carbon zero certified butter. New Zealand has one of the lowest on-farm carbon footprints in the world, making Anchor uniquely qualified to offer a butter option to help reduce environmental impact. The trend towards both clean label and the sustainable products continues to increase, and consumers are taking these factors also into consideration when making purchase decisions. Audited and verified by Toishu EnviroCare, an independent certifier, and verifies carbon emissions across the product life cycle. In order to meet the carbon zero certification requirements of Toishu EnviroCare, Fonterra calculated the carbon emissions required in the distribution of Anchor butter from farm to consumers' home, developed a plan to reduce emissions further, and supported renewable energy projects to offset emissions that couldn't be reduced. The 8-ounce block of butter will be available at a suggested retail price of $8 per packet. International milk prices fell while volume rose in the month's second global dairy trade auction held by GDT Events on April 19. The GDT price index fell 3.6% with an average selling price of $4,855 per metric ton. Key results are as follows. Anhydrous milk fat index down by 1.3% to average $6,802 per metric ton. Butter index down by 3.7% to average at $6,640 per metric ton. Skim milk powder index down by 4.2% at an average price of $4,408 per metric ton. Whole milk powder index down by 4.4% at an average price of $4,207 per metric ton. Cheddar cheese index down by 3.9% at an average price of $6,185 per metric ton, and lactose index down by 2.4% to average price of $1,565 per metric ton. Thanks for watching Dairy News 7x7 channel with news update from last 7 days. To continue receiving update from this channel, I Kuldeep Sharma request you to subscribe this channel and share and like the video, and also don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you.